What is going on to the BM Chess Club? This is Brian, and welcome back to our road to 2200. As you're about to see, we are currently 2188s, and our journey continues against a Vietnamese player. It's Tan Loc 333, and we find ourselves on the white side of a Sicilian defense, and we're going to make it an Alapin. Let's push our pawn here, attack this knight. And there are really three options here, which is A, B, and C. This is the BM Chess Club, so let's play B today, and we'll take back. And our center is pretty solid for now, but now he's playing the proper move, which is trying to break us down. Let me just develop this knight. Okay, now we'll develop this knight. And this is still pretty theoretical, if I'm not mistaken. Here I see this is an option, I see this is an option, I see this is an option. Honestly, any of these four squares could work. Yeah, this was actually the one option I didn't think I would play, but I'm gonna go with bishop to d3. There's no profound reasoning for it, other than the fact that I want to develop my bishop and get castled. We still have 1-2 protectors on e5. And I think we could also intermezzo. Yeah, just because I don't really want to get this pawn isolated. I'd have this pawn isolated, but takes, queen takes, then take, he takes. Yeah, I think we'd lose a pawn there. So let's just do this. That's probably fine. Okay, so now he's doubling down the pressure. So if we just castle, we lose a pawn. If we do this, I see that our bishop is currently unprotected. So if he takes with the knight, we have to take back with our bishop, allowing the queen to defend again. And yeah, guys, I've been messing around a little bit with the camera angle, the audio. Bear with me. But in any case, let's take back with a bishop. I just want to have this protected. Okay. And now, well, we could save this pawn, which, yeah, I don't mind saving this pawn actually. But we also need to save this, so that's kind of scary. We might just castle and give up the pawn. We're playing a 2194. There's no way to save both of these pawns. Okay, let's just castle then. Take whichever pawn you want. And he probably wisely takes this one. Okay, we are down a pawn, but it's a long way to go, guys. It's a long game to go. Let's not worry too much. What I'd like to do now is actually this 2-move combination. 1, he comes here, and then we go 2, preventing a castle and defending this pawn. So I'm assuming he'll block it with his bishop. Bishop d7, we drop to a3, we protect this pawn, we prevent this castle. So that was my point. That's something positive, right? Maybe, okay, so he obviously hits this now. Let's defend it, and maybe we get rid of the queen soon. We gotta watch out for this piece, it's unprotected. Okay, so now he's forcing our hand, which is unfortunate. Boom, and takes. Unfortunately, doesn't lead too far. Doesn't lead too far, unfortunately. Also, just now realizing I could have taken here. really want to give up my queen. Let's at least force him to play this. Maybe. We are down a pawn, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, let's just start improving our pieces. Let's try to get our rook involved. We do have, I would guess the position's like a minus 1.5. Where did we go wrong? Possibly in the opening. Yeah. Okay, let's continue with our plan. And yeah, who knows what we can combine over here. Right now everything's protected, everything's safe. So we're kind of free to start going after him a little bit. But as I was trying to say earlier, I didn't actually finish, just that I've been tweaking around with some settings and hopefully I find the right audio combination and camera combination. Okay, this is weird. I'm going to play this move. Actually, what move do I want to play here? This is an option, but then he comes here. If he does, yeah, let's play this. Feels a little awkward, but I'm hitting this at the very least. Maybe we combine. He might defend. We might combine here. Just trying to pressure him. Okay. That was an interesting move. That doesn't work. He just takes it. Boom, boom. This pawn would become a passer, so I don't think I want to trade. This looks okay though. It's reinforcing this, hitting this again. So that's pretty nice. 3 pieces are being eyeballed by this queen. He might do this, honestly. Yeah, I don't think this is a bad move. I think it's pretty strong, actually. Maybe we get our queen in, go for the checkmate. Probably not, though, let's be honest. Although, that looks pretty strong, too. If he does this... Oh, wow. What's the point of this? He just gives us the pawn back, but we cannot take it. Clearly. Okay, let's do this then. He tried to trick us. Had we taken this... Yeah, okay, so now he does do this wisely. There is this idea. Takes, comes out, check, slides back down, comes here. Don't think that really works. So let's do this. There's no checkmates or anything. Okay, we're threatening a pretty big attack. Then again, it wouldn't end the game or anything. But also getting this over here. One of these 2 squares with our rook could be kind of nice. Despite being down a pawn, I feel like we have more pressure and we're hitting his king a little harder. Yeah, is this a checkmate combination? Take here. He cannot come here, so he has to slide here, drop back. That's a check. He slides here and then checkmate. Something like that. If he doesn't protect it. Another option is dropping back with this. We would at least mess up his pawns at the very least. Another option is this, but then takes, takes, boom, check, slides over, and like checkmate basically. So if he does block with this, we definitely take it. We definitely take it. There are some threats in the air, guys. Needless to say. There are some threats in the air. And he's also thinking, our times are evening back out. I haven't really had an eye on the clock. I've been thinking too hard this game. Let me get some water. And this is by far the longest thing he's had of the game. See what he ends up playing. I'll actually pause the video until he plays. And he instantly played the queen back to where I said. Yeah, so boom, and at the very least, his pawns get messed up. That's unfortunate though. I'm thinking about like this. He cannot push down. I don't just want to... He slides up and... Yeah, I kind of want to keep annoying him, despite... Takes. We go here. Maybe he slides like here or something. I want to keep the queens on the board. Doesn't have that move. We have this coming, which would be pretty strong. He could do this right now, which I think he might do, but at the very least we check and then get this involved. Luckily everything's protected, other than our queen. Oh, don't pre-move that. Whoops. So on the last move, as you can see here, he took almost 2 minutes and we had like a 1 minute response. So we're both thinking a little bit harder now. Okay, and time situation is basically even. We're playing Van Hollock. Okay, so there's check, boom, yeah, and he just slides back here, and then this. Wait, that's actually really interesting. Takes, if he does take back, we give a check. He could slide here, I suppose, there. So let's not get too cute. Let's give this check. There's this move or this move. Let's try this one. Although, curious where he goes here. Maybe here. But then we have this. I don't know, we're just kind of annoying him. His queen is a little bit limited. If his queen comes to here, we're gonna do this and then definitely aim for that. Although watch out for checkmate, which I completely ignored. This doesn't do anything. Unfortunately, we might have to. Okay, let's try to focus on time as well. This is actually kind of annoying, although we would get it. Coming in here, coming in here. We may or may not have had better chances. Like, I need to be careful of this checkmate though, that's for sure. I luckily played what I played, but I considered this move too, which would have been a checkmate on the spot. So, gotta be more careful. Alright, now time is still even because we're both taking some longer things, but we might have to speed up just a little bit. This is a checkmate threat. This is a checkmate threat. Let's do this one. He has this move. No, he doesn't. Take it. He has this move, though. Oh, no, not this. Yeah, damn it. Missed that. Although we do have this. Fair and checkmate real quick and then save our bishop here, maybe. We've missed opportunities. That's certain. He also has this defense. Takes, and then... yeah, time is still even. We're playing a game of clocks dancing around. I want to drop here. That could have been a mistake, but I have to speed up. Okay, let's do this. Maybe this is an idea. Taking. Okay, no. Maybe mess up his pawns now. Okay, let's do this. This is my idea. Watch out for back rank checkmates. At least we messed up his pawn structure. That's something to celebrate. Okay, let's go after this pawn. Buys us time to play this too, which accomplishes many things. Oh wow, that was a good move. Let's play this then, sorry. Wow. Okay, let's push it then. He'll probably do this. We need to play this. Hopefully he takes it. We take it. Trade. We get one pawn back. It's a 1-for-1 pawn difference. Yeah. Alright, we do have a slight time advantage. I think he'll move his rook right here. That's my guess. We're gonna come here if he does. We are focused on the clock at this point too. Did he just take another pawn? That I completely missed? Okay, at least we should get it back. If he does this, we have this. If he does this, we take and take. He needs to look at the clock as well. Okay, let's go boom. Check me, go ahead. Let's do this. Let's do... bring our king close, I guess. Check me. I don't like my rook's position. He could do that. He could have. Okay, I like this. Do like this. Okay. Don't allow a check. Look at the clock, boys and girls. Look at the clock. Checkmate threat. It's all about these endgames. Okay, yeah, we should be crushing now. It's all about those endgames. How do you like that? 2196, ladies and gentlemen. And tomorrow we're going to go for 2200. But I encourage you to stick around because we're going to look at the game review. And here is my screen. Looks like our accuracy was pretty good. We were just fighting in that defensive struggle for so long until I believe there was a moment where I was like, I like this. And I think it was like right here. Although, I guess it was even either way. But we found a way to really just... Yeah, we played quite well. Let me turn on the classification. See if we played some good moves. And then we'll go back to the opening, but I feel like from here we played quite well. Yeah, escape your rook. Go after this pawn. Protect your king. Checkmate threat. Start pushing the other pawn. Collect it. Protect the promotion. Boom. What a game. Let's look at the opening. Yeah, I don't play that option B. I usually play I'll show you guys. Right here. I usually actually go with this move the most oftenly. Oftenly? That's not a word. This is an option I rarely play. But today I decided to play that option B, which I'm not too familiar with. But wow, everything was played pretty well. Yeah, just castle right away. And then if they... What happens here? You just do this. I'm at a +1. Yeah, he drops back. I think you just play it down a pawn. Apparently wants this. What's so good about that? See, it's not obvious. Like, it literally wants you to just... Yeah, not that, because you get forked. Okay, anyway. We didn't castle. We tried to save the pawn, but we ended up losing the pawn anyway. And then we had this idea to prevent his castling. It's an even position. Okay, this was a bad mistake. I think around here I said it was like a -1.5, which was more or less correct. Yeah, that was good. Obviously don't take it because there's a skewer here. We started creating a couple threats here. Let's see if there was ever anything juicy. Oh, just take? Oh, it's an even position. I mean, it's pretty strict. That was apparently fine. Yeah, so when he did this, I was like, you know what, this time around, sure, let's mess up his pawns. And then, yeah, he played pretty well here still. And yeah, we had to get this pawn back. Yeah, I figured he was going to play this, but my plan was this. And if he does... Oh, gets another pawn there, damn. Well, we get this. Okay, it's still kind of close. Still losing, but kind of close. Here, on the other hand, it's even. And when I saw this move, I was like, we have a chance. And I started going for it. Next thing you know, White's winning, and we promote right there. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's game. We will be back tomorrow, where we go for the road to 2200. So be sure to join then. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.